Okay, this says show that this matrix is singular. Singular means it has no inverse. You can't invert it, so that was a process that we learned yesterday. If you look in your book, it wants you to go through and put the identity matrix on the end and do all the reduced row echelon stuff and switch that all around. Okay, just like yesterday on one of the other examples, I tried doing that on my own, and I did not get it to work out correctly the first time. So, I went online, and I Googled, how do you show that this is singular? There is a much easier way than the reduced row echelon. Well, it's not that thing. It's the one that I showed you yesterday where you find the determinant. And so like the next section that we're going to do is finding the determinant of some of these things, and I've already taught you how to do that in this section to make it easier. So the next section should be fairly easy also. To find the determinant of this, I use this row here, and I put 1, and then remember that blocks out that whole row and this whole column. So I write -7, -17, 0, and -1. This is supposed to be minus, but because this is negative, it'll change it to a positive. And then that blocks out that row and that column, so that leaves me 3, -17, 1, and -1. No, I screwed up. Either that's not supposed to be negative, because this is supposed to stay negative. Okay, that is negative, but this stays negative. Then this is going to be -7, 3, -7, 1, and 0. Because that blocks out that row and that column. And then you do the AD minus BC, so the cross multiplying, so -7 times -1 is 7, minus 0, and that's being taken times the one in front. -3, this is going to be -3 minus 17. But that minus and negative will change to a positive. And then this -7, this is going to be 0 minus a -7, so it'll change to +7. Well, 7 minus 0 is 7 times 1 is 7. This is 14 times -3 is -42. This -7 times 7 is +49. And somehow on my paper, I wrote that that equals 0. That does not equal 0. But that is what it needs to equal. Is it needs to equal 0. So that's +7 minus 0. Okay. Here's what I did wrong in this, guys. This, this right here should be negative 49, right? I was right, that minus, that negative here makes this a positive, so that's positive 42, and that's how you get 0. Because of this that I told you to put down, that middle is always a minus. Well, minus and negative makes it a positive, and then I get 0. Okay? If your determinant equals 0, then it's singular. This is much better than doing the reduced row echelon, trust me.
Would that mean the last row's